Hello everyone and welcome to our new map Chellington in Bedfordshire, United Kingdom. I've been really looking forward to this map and I'm sure a lot of you have already played it and you will have already know that it is a very good map. I've been driving around just so I could see where everything was and also see what we own and where everything goes, and it is a very realistic map. It's just incredible. The amount of detail in it is just mind-blowing. I especially like the bridge with the river. That is a very nice area of the map. But what I'm going to do in this episode is just go for a tour and show you everything. This is mainly aimed at people who haven't actually played on the map yet. So yeah, we're going to start here. You can see on the mini-map we're at the spinnery, or that would be the wool place. Basically this is the end of the line, if you want to put it like that. This is where the map starts, and this is where you take your wool to. It's a bit of a giveaway with all the pallets of wool around. So that is the first sort of key place on the map. We will jump into our Massey Ferguson 7626 Dynasix gearbox, and this tractor I was sort of wondering whether I should get it because I didn't really know what it was like, and then I downloaded it and couldn't believe how good it was. I didn't think there was a Massey Ferguson as good as this out there, so I'm so pleased I've done that. Thank you to the person who gave me the link for it, because it is a good tractor and this is probably going to be one of our main tractors actually on this map. So there's obviously a windmill over there. I don't think it actually serves a purpose to us, just nice to have it there, part of the landscape. But we will get cracking and we will drive around the farm and around the entire map. You may notice that our money is actually almost at £1 million, which is obviously very good. That is because we've been getting the equipment which we're going to start off with. The reason why I haven't reset it yet to a sensible amount, which is £25,000, is because I might not have bought everything yet, and I'm still looking for a class combine at the time of recording this episode. So I'm just going to leave it until then, but yes, when I've got everything I need, I'm going to reset it in the XML file to a normal amount, which would be realistic, not some strange amount of £1 million suddenly. So yeah, that was a junction back there. Basically that just cuts across the map over the nice bridge. There is another bridge up here though, so we'll keep going. And there's plenty of fields. They're really big fields. It's not it hasn't really got tight fields. They're pretty big. You can have big equipment on this map, which in a way I'm looking forward to, because the past two maps I've been doing have been fairly tight. Couldn't really use the big equipment. Slow down here. There's the pub. Probably best we don't turn up in a tractor. But you can see the amount of detail here. Church. There's actually a hot air balloon up there. And there is a plane which flies around, and a train, which we'll try and have to look out for. It's a nice thatched cottage there. The graveyard. And there's plenty of flowers as well. So these pink flowers. It is a very pretty place. And at the end of here, if we turn left up here, we get to another field. This is a big field, field number 14, which I'm sure we'll buy at some point. But just look at that expanse. It is huge. Now we don't own all the fields. To be honest, I don't know which fields we do own, but I'm sure we'll work it out. You can see the suspension on this tractor, it's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And as I'm on the topic of mods, every mod which I use in this series will be in the description of each episode. However, I'm not going to update the description of the previous episode. I'm going to do it sort of mods used in this series up to this date, basically. So if in episode 10, for example, I get 3 more mods, I'll add them to episode 10 and all the episodes after that, but I won't do them to the episodes before that, if that makes sense, because they're not actually in this episode. So hopefully that is the best way of doing it. Right, so we're going to make our way out of here again, joining the main road. Postbox there. being overgrown in the hedge. We want to go right out of here. Another good thing is the traffic. There is actually traffic in this map. I think every map should have traffic really, because you wouldn't normally have a deserted road. Just love the cab suspension, seat suspension in here. Absolutely brilliant. So all of these are just fields on the left and right. Nice bumpy track down there. We probably should go down there actually. Where does it go to? Not sure. We'll have a look. I'm not sure where that goes to. We'll have to take it steady though. Really bumpy. Look at that. It's fantastic. I think this tractor is responding very well to it. It makes it look very realistic. You can see the front axle pivoting. And you can see the chap in the driver's seat bouncing about with his suspended seat. Absolutely brilliant. It kind of reminds me of spin tyres actually, without the mud. Look at that, it's just amazing. I probably wouldn't want to do it with a fully loaded 18-ton trailer though, but we probably will be at some point, so that'll be something to look out for. There's a bit of mud here, or something. What was this? Don't know what that is. Leaves or something? Anyway, I don't know where it's leading to. This is new to me because I've not been up here yet. Oh, going a little too quick. Looks like another yard actually, or a small yard. We can keep the bales. Got a diesel tank as well. We'll just jump out the tractor. So yeah, bales, diesel tank, oil. Let's see what's in here. Cement mixer. I think it's just overgrown sheds really. It looks like it's not very used very often. Bit of rubble there. Does look very realistic though. I do like this. And when we get to the yard, I'm going to show you all the equipment which I've already bought. I have bought the IT Runner DLC. I think that would fit in with this map very well. So hopefully that is going to be a good choice. Here's a little ditch on the left. I have to be careful not to bounce into there with the tractor. Okay, back onto a road. Just a single track road. I don't think there's traffic on the single track roads, but that isn't too much of a problem. Okay, so if we continue up here, we get to that bridge I was talking about. I do like this bridge. I think it's probably is the best area on the map, in my opinion, but obviously everyone else has their own opinions. For prettiness anyway, I think it looks amazing. We'll just jump out and take in the view. The big bridge over there actually looks very realistic. I mean, that is just a picture in itself. See, everyone's got these flowers, pink flowers. Love the thatched cottages. Very realistic, absolutely love it. Sounds like there's a waterfall somewhere. Anyway, we better continue. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit down here. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue with the tractor. Plenty of bridges, some are very low. I almost didn't get under once with the IT Runner pack. It did just about go under. Looks a bit muddy through here. That's a wheat field. I think we own it, but I can't say for sure. Because usually the fields you own are green. The numbers are green. But I can't see any in this one. So I'm assuming if it just doesn't have the buy little icon in the middle of the field, then it's ours. We'll just have to work it out for ourselves. Anyway, if we continue up this track, on the left here behind all the hedges is the yard, where we have to go round to the top road and then drop into the yard that way. Okay, so here we are at the yard, Chellington Farm. It's got a great deal of detail in it, absolutely brilliant. And at this stage I'll show you everything we've bought, the equipment which we own. So we have the Fendt 611 LSA. I think that, yeah, it's a Fendt Favorit, and obviously it wouldn't be pulling this trailer fully loaded, but it's just got it on there because I've been sorting the equipment out. I did use this tractor on the Hagenstead map, which I did, if anyone can remember that. That was a good tractor, I seem to remember, so that's why I've got that back again. Obviously there's the IT runner, where we can change whatever's on the back of that. We've got the New Holland telehandler, because I found that absolutely brilliant from Cobber Park Farm. Fantastic for stacking bales. The common Vadestad drill here, I always have that. That is for the IT runner, tipper dump truck kind of thing, trailer. Here's the New Holland combine, which we may be replacing, but I'm not sure yet. But it is a big one. It's like the big case combine, just New Holland. I've very rarely used this one actually, so it's nice to have that one. And I've downloaded this. This is the Amazon, what's it called? The Pantera 4502. That is the self-propelled sprayer, and I think it's about time we had one because I've not used one yet in FS15. So that should go down well. Now at this stage we'll jump back into the Massey Ferguson and we'll head deeper into the yard. It's actually a very good yard, lots of space. Obviously, that's your silage pits, there's your seed, fertiliser, bales. There's the Marshall tipper trailer, and I like the fact there is rundown machinery in the yard as well. Just adds a lot of detail. Some bales there. Now through here are our chickens and the Bergman attachment for the IT runner. I just put that there out of the way. So when we do some silaging, I'll be able to use that. And that looks like the storage for our potatoes and sugar beet. So delving deeper into the yard, we've got the livestock side of things. Through here is the cows, I think. And there's the slurry pit just there. Yeah, this is the cows if we can get in. Oh, we can't. Take the beacons off. We'll have to use a smaller tractor for in here. We don't own any cows yet, I don't think, but they've got a massive field over here for them to be in. Very nice. The sheep I seem to have gone past, so I'll have to try and find out where they are. I can see them on the mini-map. I'm not sure how you get to them. Okay, making our way out the yard again. I think the sheep must be at the end of here somewhere. Here are the grain sheds. There's plenty of space for us to traverse into there with big trailers. So that's nice, and we'll be able to load it up with the telehandler. Here are the sheep, if there were any in there. This is where they'll be when we buy them. Again, they've got plenty of space with their shed over in the corner. So not bad at all. Really nice. Now I'm just going to check the minimap and see what else there is. Yeah, we've got to go to the shop, which is I believe where we sell all the grain, and also the actual store where we buy the equipment, which is where that shopping basket is. And we did go past the chicken sell point for the eggs. That was near the pub. Forgot to point that out. But yeah, we'll head over to the rest of the map now. There's the big cultivator. That will most likely be pulled by this Massey Ferguson. Now if we go left out of here, that would bring us to the top road, where all the traffic is. and then right over here. So we've got fields on the left and right. They're all fairly decent sized fields. We will have to get cracking on them very soon. I think there's going to be quite a bit of drilling to do, so we might have to do that first of all. This map also has a fantastic view distance. I'm hoping that by the end of this episode I will have covered everything. I might miss a few fields, but the main things I'm hoping I'll cover. So down here is the road we were on before, but we came off to go down that bumpy track. Here's a bridge. And another bridge which crosses the river. It's the same river, which is further along. Just come out of cab so I can see. It's very realistic, it's just fantastic. I think another thing about this map which I find good is the road texture. It doesn't just look like a plain texture, it actually is detailed. You can see where potholes are being filled. So just here on our left is the New Holland dealership and case, of course. Anything you buy machinery wise will come here. Fairly big yard. And there is the dealer itself. So plenty of space. Back into the mini-map, you can see where we are now. We have almost done a loop. If we go back on ourselves, then we'll go to the, I think the biogas power plant if there is one, and also where we tip the grain. So right out of here, and that'll get us to the right place. We've got the tractor parked underneath the bridge, but this is the train line, and this is where the train runs. It's a freight train. I'm just waiting for it to come. I think it comes from the left actually, so we'll have to wait here until it arrives. I'm not sure how long it takes. Well, here's the train. Quite a long train actually. It turns out it travels in both directions, because when I saw it the other time it's coming from the way it's going. And finally we've got the sell point, which is just here. So that is where you take your grain to. And we've got the biogas power plant, so when we do our silaging, this is a fantastic place for it, with a weighbridge of course. Wow, this tractor is 14 tons. Yep, so we put our silage in these silage pits, and then we'll be able to sell it in here. We'll put it in the anaerobic digester, and that is where we make most of our money from. So I can't wait to do silaging on this map. I think it'd be a brilliant one for it actually. So that, I think, is all of Chellington. There's lots to see. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. But we're going to be starting this map properly tomorrow in episode 2. We're going to begin farming, and really looking forward to it. So thank you very much to Oxygendavid, who gave me kind permission to do a let's play on this map. He also did all of the edits on this map as well, and I think he's done a brilliant job. So thank you very much, and hopefully everyone else will stay tuned for this series. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.